Okay, the next level for your pelvic floor is an aligned position with your knees bent, feet on the ground. You want to try and get your spine into neutral. So push your lower back into the floor, then arch your lower back up. You want to get somewhere in between those two extremes and hold it there. Now, as we did before in the standing position, put your fingertips in your lower abs, engage your pelvic floor. You feel your lower abs contracting. Feel that through your fingertips. Hold it for as long as you can, or a fixed period of time, say 30 seconds. And release. When you've done your fixed period of time, 30 seconds, you go to your fast twitch, fingertips for your kinesthetic cue in your lower abs, lower back in neutral, and contract your pelvic floor and release. 10 times. Contract and release. Contract. So the contraction must come from underneath the pelvic floor, not from pulling your tummy in or squeezing your tummy muscles tight. So that's pelvic floor. Level 2, lying on your back, holding it for 30 seconds, hollowing out, lower back in neutral. Drawing your lower abs, engage your pelvic floor. We're going to do dead bug with arms only. So my pelvic floor is engaged. I've hollowed out my lower abs. As I exhale, the arm goes back. Keep your shoulder blade into the floor and bring it back. Breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, engage that pelvic floor. Elevator door closes, goes up 2 floors. Bring it back. 10 in total, alternating sides. This is great for shoulder stability also. Breathe in, exhale, hollow out. Engage that pelvic floor, keep your lower back in neutral. So it's not pressed into the floor. And it's not totally arched, neither extreme, somewhere in between. Keep your shoulder blades sent down into the floor as you lower one arm back. Remember, you're seeing movement, but all the focus is on the process of engaging the pelvic floor, where we add in movement of an arm or a leg, which puts more pressure on your pelvic floor to perform as it should do. So you're consciously contracting as much as you can to the best of your ability as the arms move. Hollowing out the lower abs. We're doing 10 reps. That's dead bug with arms only. Your pelvic floor is engaged. Keep your back in neutral while you bring your legs up. Don't let your lower back arch up off the floor. Okay, focus on the process of engaging your core, pelvic floor, lower abs. You can keep your arms across your chest or leave them on the floor. Breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, lower one foot towards the ground. If you feel that your lower back has been pulled up off the floor, decrease the angle of the knees and bring it down here. Okay? So keep your lower abs pulled in, engage the pelvic floor. As you exhale, lower the foot, inhale it back. Pelvic floor, exhale. We're doing 10, let's go. Don't let your lower back curve up off the floor and avoid pushing it completely into the floor. Pelvic floor, exhale as you lower the foot. If it's hurting your lower back or you're not able to engage your core, just go halfway on the foot and back again. And then you progress to pointing the leg, but don't do so until your core is ready. For now, we're just lowering the foot. We're engaging the pelvic floor, pulling in your lower abs, keep your lower back in neutral. You may feel this in the hip flexors a little bit. You can give them a stretch before or after. Remember, the pelvic floor must be engaged. It's number one rule before any movement. Again, this is a challenging exercise and done correctly. Keep the contraction in your pelvic floor and use an arm only. Contract, breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, lift one arm and bring it down. This can be surprisingly challenging when done correctly. Breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, engage your pelvic floor and raise an arm. Breathe in, exhale, contract and raise. Remember, all your focus is on the process, not the outcome. The process of engaging the pelvic floor and raising the arm. Keep your spine in neutral, your hips over your knees. Exhale as you lift and contract your pelvic floor in time with the movement of the arm. Keep your chin tucked in, lengthen up through the top of the head. Great core exercise. The pelvic floor, your deep core, lower back pain. Keep your chin tucked in. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. While your pelvic floor is engaged, aim to lift one leg up and then back down again. Now, if you can imagine you've got a saucer of water in your lower back, you're going to do the same on the other side. Breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, engage the pelvic floor and lengthen a leg away. We're doing 10 in total. Alternating sides. Exhale, pelvic floor, leg up. Inhale, exhale, move your leg, engage your pelvic floor please. Breathe in, as you breathe out, engage your pelvic floor, raise a leg. And bring it down. If you feel you can't contract your pelvic floor while raising a leg, just stay at level 3 on the tabletop position, contracting your core in that position. Otherwise, keep going. Breathe in to prepare. As you exhale, pelvic floor, leg up. Breathe in. Exhale, other leg. Remember, the pelvic floor is an elevator, doors close, comes up to floors. Nearly there. This is a great exercise for lower back. If you suffer from lower back pain, this is a great exercise to start with. Pelvic floor, the magic muscle. Don't rush it. Focus on the process of each rep, not just the outcome.